Hagan, it's been a long build-up. How are the boys this morning?
Yeah, it's been a good build-up for us. Relatively short, I guess. We only come in on Sunday. We've only had maybe 2 or 3 field sessions. So, but we've got those key players that have been there before. So it certainly helps the preparation when you've got some real quality players running the team. And Michael Morgan's come into that equation. So I think we're all pretty excited for Michael and for the team. So looking forward to it.
How do you think they'll go, mate? Is there a bit of unknown with 6 changes from the Anzac Test?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess we need to keep things a bit more simple tonight, given that it's going to take a bit of time to get that cohesion where we want to get to, and we know we're going to get better over the next 4 or 5 weeks. So, a bit about simplicity tonight, and then building on that for the rest of the tournament.
How are the 3 debutants?
Yeah, I think, they're a bit more experienced, at 26, 27, I guess, that sort of, so they've all had good experience.
Oh, really?
Certainly Gags and Wade Graham, plenty of Origin experience. Jordan McLean not far off, played in the grand final a fortnight ago, so I think they've got that big match experience already, so I think tonight will be another great opportunity for them to play at the next level, and I'm sure they'll do really well.
Is there a danger at all of underestimating England? I mean, so many people are talking about this being Australia's tournament to lose.
Yeah, I mean, we've prepared with a really aggressive approach to how England are going to play and how they're going to start. So I don't think there's any doubt about what Mal expects from our team, and the players understand what's expected. And I think the supporters of our team nationally expect us to do well. So that's a challenge tonight, to get out and show them what we can do, and that we're here to do really well in this tournament if we can.
Will England think this is their best chance of knocking it off?
Yeah, I mean, they always seem to start events like this really well, and Wayne Bennett's at the helm. They'll be better for having been together for the last sort of 12 months as well. So we're expecting them to start strongly, and we're going to have to try and match that.
They've been in camp longer than you. They might be a little bit more refined, Michael, and they're going to come at you hard because they're sick of losing.
Yeah, I think there's no love lost between England and Australia over 100 years of our game. So I think we expect them to come out hard, and we expect to be aggressive, and I know our big boys up front know what to expect, and I'm sort of looking forward to that battle.
Billy Slater, it's been a while since he's played a test.
Yeah, it's been a little while, but he couldn't have prepared any better. He's really good around the team. I think other players that haven't been with Billy at this level now understand what he brings to the team on and off the field, and how much quality he brings to each session, and how he goes about his work. So I think he's really excited, and he was presented with his jumper by Gary Belcher last night. So I think it's exciting to see Billy back in the green and gold, and back at fullback.
You're involved in Origin build-ups, mate. How does this compare the rivalry, how worked up the players are getting?
I think it's, there's a lot of history, and I think Mal absolutely goes beyond the normal measures to explain the history of England and the Kangaroos, dating right back. So I think that's something Mal did really well with Origin. That history and rivalry that exists is something that he puts a lot of work into that, and I think the players sort of enjoy it, and I think they have a better understanding of what the Kangaroos are about and what we can expect tonight.
Does it breed a rivalry, almost like a hatred that there is in Origin?
I think there's that that dislike for each other, I think, at that level. And I mean, we've seen plenty of battles over a long time of England and Australia where it's become pretty heated, and there's been a lot of tough battles over a long time. So I think tonight's a good way to open the tournament, and hopefully they both rip in.
How have you seen the build-up externally to the team? I guess here in Melbourne, it seems in some ways been a low-key sort of build-up to tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've been sort of really focused on what we need to get done, and I mean, there's been a little bit of banter in the media, and I mean, Melbourne's a great city for sport. I mean, been here with Queensland before, so I think they'll get right behind it. Ticket sales tonight are sort of nudging the 26,000, 27,000 mark, so it's a good way to start things, and I think the atmosphere will be fantastic.
From the general rugby league perspective, how do you feel about these unsavoury headlines dropping on the day of the?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that there's probably nothing to come out of that. The investigation's been going for some time. Disappointing it's on the eve of the opening to the World Cup. I mean, the timing's never brilliant, but hopefully it doesn't get too much air, and we can move on and look forward to the footy tonight and the next 6 weeks.
How was the squad received that news?
Yeah, it hasn't really been talked about. I mean, it sort of filtered through late yesterday, I guess. So, players haven't really talked about that. We had our presentation of jumpers last night, and we've been trying to focus on what we need to get done tonight, really. And I think that's the approach to the team and from Mel.
Michael, was it just Gary last night? To present the jumps, or-
Brett Kamali came in as well, and he spoke really well. They both spoke really well about their experience with the Kangaroos, and some of the players had their families involved. So it's that's something that Mal has really built on in the last 18 months, making sure it's a really inclusive environment, and I think the players and staff really appreciate that.